Our distinguished guests, our teacher, our mentor, our leader, ang ating minamahal na Pangulo ng Pilipinas, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Just kindly sit down. Thank you for the courtesy. Meron tayong problema dito. I want to communicate to these guys here. The lady there in front of me, if you'd notice, is biting her fingernails. And we have the same problem because I do that even today when I ponder over the things that I have to do for everybody. Alam mo, anak, alam mo bakit minsan nakikita ninyo ako nagagalit sa TV? Kasi yung mga bad people, ayaw ko sila dito sa mundong ito. Kaya gusto ko silang mawala para walang gugulo sa buhay ninyo. At pag lumaki na kayo, kagaya ng mama mo pati papa mo, ang buhay ninyo hindi masyado problema. Walang gunlo, walang mag-snatch, walang mag-kidnap, walang lahat. Gusto ko yung mundo na para sa matino lang. Yung hindi matino, magkakaroon tayo ng problema dyan. Magagalit talaga ako. Kami sabi ng iba, bad boy daw ako kasi sinasaktan ko daw yung mga taong masama at minsan sabi nila pinapadala ko sila sa heaven, mauna na sa atin. Kaya ganon. Kaya ako nandito kasi natuwang-tuwa ako, nagtitingin ako kanina sa inyo sa prayer. Yung isa naman, grabe ang concentration. Sabi ko siguro, may yoga kayo dyan? Wala? Okay. Nandito ako para sa inyo. The reason why I'm here is because I want to see you and just tell you something from my heart. I am a worker of government. Trabahante lang ako ng gobyerno. At ang aking sinumpaan sa bayan at sa Diyos, sabi ko na Panginoong Diyos at mga kababayan ko, Pilipino, ako po'y isang trabahante lamang sa gobyerno. Ang aking pong trabaho is to protect the people at yung ating bayan to preserve it as the Philippines. Yan tinuturo ng teachers ninyo. Yan ang the long and short of my presence here. At yung trabaho ko, ayan, maprotektahan kayo at ating society, yung nakikita ninyo, everything is working, functional, at walang problema. Yan. Okay, tapos na tayo. Dito naman ako sa mga nanay, pati papa ninyo. Presidential Advisor Dennis Oy, Regional Director Alberto Escobarte, huwag ka masyadong matretin dyan. Pareho lang tayo. We are co-workers of government. Miss Rosa Charissa. Ganun pala ka. Gavino. Si Chari, the President and School Director, Center for Brighter Beginnings. Teachers and staff of the Center for Brighter Beginnings, mga kababayan ko. Today is a momentous event an occasion for everyone to celebrate the triumphs and successes that you have attained. I join you in reflection and in remembering the challenges that you have surpassed and your students' achievement you have helped unlock. As a top preschool offering specialized in early childhood education in Davao City, the Center for Brighter Beginnings has contributed greatly to the formative years of alumni, many of whom are now playing significant roles as partners in nurturing communities and building lives. I congratulate you for a job well done, Chari. Thank you for the continuing endeavor to ensure that our children get the best quality of learning that they need in order to become competent, responsible, and dignified citizens in the future. Indeed, you may have served as a pillar of education in our nation. May you remain steadfast in pursuing the country's development by investing in our youth. I also thank you for providing free trainings and other capacity-building activities for public school and daycare centers, teachers in Davao City. Ayan ang pagmamalasakit sa kapwa-tao. Because, life is never fair, and not everybody is given a chance, financially and everything, to attain the kind of standard that our children are getting. But somehow, baski na konti lang, even a minute of that passion for teaching dito sa Davao, anong maano mo, maibigay mo baski konti, malaking bagay na yan sa ating bayan. And I would interrupt my speech when reading. I'd like just to say something. I told the children exactly what's in my heart. That's a compassion that I've learned in the years that I have been in service in government. I've been in power, holding power for almost 40 years. You are witnesses to what Davao now is and how we evolved from a community of hate and despair to what we have achieved now. I could not have attained such objectives in my setup because am I. No, it's not that. It's because I had almost the unlimited sympathy and understanding of the Davaoenos. Had it been otherwise, I could not have survived the consequences of the things that I had to do because I had to do it. I had to somehow not really break the law or sinasabi lang, let me put it this way. When I was mayor, I told everybody, I'd be the prosecutor prosecuting criminal cases. And in my limited dimension, I know deep in my heart how criminality and disorder would impact on the community. And so, with, I said, this limited psyche, I said to everybody then and still now, we have to have order. And I was talking to the late si G.V. Ayala, Chito. And I told them, but he did not support me during the first election. Second time, okay na kami. So we had a good rapport. Sabi ko, sir, I will take care of, try to build a city. and you take care of the community. I have little or none at all about economics, except the ones that I learned in high school and in college. But I don't remember even. Well, I just don't like the subject. That's all. I get dizzy. Titingin ako dyan sa mga statistics, tapos yung araw. And for the life of me, bakit may yung debit even sa law? Debit pati credit. Sabi ko, bakit na lang ninyo? Ikwenta mo na lang yung kinita mo itong araw na to. Tapos bukas yung ginastos mo. I-minus po lang. Hindi nga division eh. Arithmetic mo lang yan. Bakit pa putan? Debit 500, credit 500. Natabla na tayo nito ngayon. Saan natin ito? I mean, those are the things that, alam mo, kasi, totoo lang, mga anak, makinig kayo, ha? Ito sige reklamo. Sabi niya pa, bakit mo sabihin diyan kay Briones na buti ka hindi nakikinig? Buti nga, sabi niya, bakit habaan ninyo? Tama naman yung panahon ninyo. Sabi ko, anak, dahan-dahan ka magsalita. Kasi ang tatay mo, original K-12 talaga. Wala pa yan noon sa amin. K-12 na ako. Kasi tinapos ko... Pakpak rin kayo. Kasi tinapos ko yung high school ko 7 years. Kaya K-12 ako. So, maganda ang labas. I will never, I said, nung mayor ako, do not destroy my city. Klaro man yan sa kampanya. Among the others, issue na, babae. Sabi ko, klaro man yan. Told you before, if I get to be mayor, at piliin ako ng tao, do not destroy my city. I am not a policeman. I am not a soldier. But I build a city for you. Do not do these things because diretsuhan na tayo. I will kill you. Nung na-presidente ako, yung tingin ko talaga how things should evolve in a country and in communities. Ganun na ang sinabi ko. Do not destroy my country and do not destroy our only assets in this planet, our children. Pag nagkamali ka dyan, talagang papatayin kita. Wala namang sekreto dyan. Human rights, what's wrong with my statement? You destroy my country, and so what would be left for us? Pag sinira mo ang mga anak namin, saan kami papunta? Hindi naman kami milyonaryo. Pagtanda ko, you think my pension ko will survive if I get to live 10 years? Magkasya kaya yung pension sa taga-goberno? It's only good for about 3 years. Medications. Meron kang heart condition. Sometimes paglabas mo, you begin to deteriorate. Then, hypertension, kidney, diabetes. Those are long-term issues of health. Who will buy our medicines? Sinong susubo sa bunganga ko ang lugaw nga kakainin ko? Who will pay for the hospital bills? Hindi ka naman talaga pwedeng mag-ward forever dyan. At one time, but private room. But if the funds are exhausted, and you are no longer left as time goes by, nobody would even look back and say, oh, ito para pang dagdag. So I will just pray that pagkatapos ng presidency ko, sabihin ko na talaga sa Diyos, patayin mo na ako because I am asking for it. Because I do not want to grow old. Because I know that I would just be a burden to everybody, to my children, and even to myself. I would now begin to question my very existence of how I came to live in this planet only to suffer. Then you begin to question God. What are you doing in the midst of injustice and poverty? And everything in this world is almost topsy-turvy. And there is a guy playing with these nuclear bombs and bringing us to the edge of eternity. Do you think we can survive a war, a nuclear holocaust again, with so many bombs? It's the end of the world. Now, who that like that? Yung mga ganon. So, you respect life, bata pa, thou shall not kill, thou shall not lahat. And just like the beautiful lady there, she was really praying hard to God. But I really cannot tell you if God would listen, would have the time to listen to everybody. I'm not questioning about it. I'm just saying that if you create a problem for us, I will take you out. I will take you out. Bahala na kung anong sabihin ng human rights. Ang problema kasi nitong mga yawa na ito, tingnan mo ito ang human rights. They invite Human Rights Commission and all. At only to show the statistics, yan, ang namatay, 10,000. What the hell? Para sa akin, dagdagan mo. Make it 50,000. Bakit mo pa? Bakit? If you are really for justice, and you are asking, he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. If you only read the extrajudicial killing, daw, baliktarin mo. Before the extrajudicial killing, we were already in narco-politic. 40% of all barangay captains in the Philippines are contaminated with drugs, and there are about 11,000 policemen into drugs. How do you suppose ilan ang namatay dito noon? Ito lang ang tignan ninyo. Without even asking, you count extrajudicial killing of criminals? You didn't forget to say, ilang Pilipino, ilang anak ng 1 year old, 2 years old, pagka pumasok ng bahay, patayin yung lola, patayin yung nanay, pati yung bata na 1 year old, pinakialaman. At tapos ako, presidente dito, sabihin mo na, Mr. President, have you heard of this? Yes. I've read it in the newspaper. So, what are you guys supposed to, Presidente, there's a breakdown of law and order. Oh, well, I will just investigate it and urge the police to do more. Investigate. That's the eternal line of politicians all over this country. Hanggang dyan mo lang gawin. I will just say to you, sige, okay yan. Imbestigahin natin dyan. Then after that press conference, wala na. So how about yung 5 tao na pinatay dyan sa Bulacan? Nag-inuman, and where's my aid? Because dahil sa mga anak natin, yung statistics ng human rights, because you're talking about dito Dito ako takot. Kaya ako patay dahil dyan. Bantay ka sa akin. I will give you a copy. This is good for the children. It is called precursors. You just digest it. International Narcotics Control Board. Precursors and chemicals frequently used in the illicit manufacture of narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances. Before I left, I was viewing CNN. Trump has declared a national emergency because of drugs. Sinabi ko na eh. Sinabi ko, kayo, pa-imbestiga nila Obama noon, one day to your sorrow. Oh, kita mo ngayon. He just declared, look at the newspapers. Sinabi niya, I will declare a national health issue. The grouping is because it affects the health. Illegal substance affects the health and affects the peace. Huwag mong kalimutan yan. Dito, United Nations. Babasahin, I'll give a copy of this to every school. Meron ditong, andito na lahat. Ang chemicals na cannabis, other risks. Sinabi yan about health, other risks. Cannabis smoke contains 50% tar more than the high tar cigarettes, which puts users at an increased risk of lung cancer and other respiratory diseases. Bugok lang kasi itong here's a sad story. United Nations ito. Cannabis changed my brother. Pero ano? Kasi itong manicurista ko, inubos naman yung kuko ko. Wala oh. Pati ikaw rin pala, police. Cocaine. So there's cocaine. There's a syllabus here. So cocaine. Effects. Yung kamera, ilapit. Pag hindi ko nabasa yun. Mixing cocaine with alcohol is a dangerous cocktail and can greatly increase the chances of sudden death. Wala mang problema sa amin. Kaya iba ang tingin nila dito sa atin. Ang maganda lang kasi kung presidente ka kasi may pulis na tiga-ano na page ng ecstasy. There's a syllabus there. Other tablet or pills that are sold as ecstasy may contain other potentially dangerous substances and can vary in strength and effects. May contain cocaine. Alam mo kasi, minsan pag uwi ko dito, I sleep. I-fold mo na. Good. So, nakakalimutan kong mag-cut ng fingernails. Gano'n ang kataas yan minsan. Hindi ko makalimutan, sabi ko sa sagarin mo na. Ang inubos yung kuko, ang nakalawit dyan, unod na. Heroin. Users risk overdosing on heroin, which can lead to coma and death through respiratory depression. LSD. The physical effects are small compared to the psychological and emotional effects. More of the mental They include dilated pupils, increased heart rate and blood pressures, loss of appetite, sleeplessness, dry mouth, and tremors. Some LSD users experience severe terrifying thoughts and feelings as fear of losing control, fear of insanity, death, and despair. Tingnan mo ha, gawa ito ng methamphetamine, shabu. You'd notice that itong heroin cocaine are extracts of the poppy. Plant eh. It's a plant. So, hindi masyado. I mean, they're grown organic. Itong shabu, tingnan mo, methamphetamine use sometimes triggers aggressive, violent, and bizarre behavior among others. Violent behaviors. Kasi nasabi ko pa noon sa inyo nung mayor pa ako, hindi ko nanawala, na yung mga mayan may talagang dalang patalim. Nasabi niyo, bakit ang mga minors? Ang minors, may adult yan paglabas sa gabi. Kakik. Ayaw ko na muna because there's a trial now. The case is being heard in court. And so, pero ito siya. Itong pupwesto dito sa isang lugar. Pagtawag nga nun, may supply ka, kukuha yun ng bata. Ay yung bata, tatakbo, di-deliver, tapos mawala. Tapos na ang transaction. Kinabukasan, bangko na yan. Wala na yung mark money ngayon. Bangko yung mga padala sa yung mga transmitter lang. Yan ang ginagamit. Makes doubly hard for us really to catch up. Yan ang uso ngayon. Lumalaban talaga tong mga to. Ngayon yung bata, bakit mamatay? Hindi naman yung bata na, yung bata nga 14, 15. Usually 15, 16, 17. Yung iba, paghuli kasi, pag kinuha niya doon sa amo niya, di may pulis, minsan kasali sa barilan. O pag mag-aggressive nga mga behavior na yan, pagbunot din. That's why I have to protect the police. Kawawa man itong mga to. May istorya dyan kay Kian. Just be posted on the progress of the case. May lalabas dyan na very similar sa. Ayaw mo lang, nagtatrial ngayon eh. As the progress, they present the prosecution, tapos yung defense. Tapos sino dito? I'd like to ask some, mayroon ba dito taga Osamis? Taga Leyte, sa Albuera? Ang inang mga mayors na. Dito, Mindanao, in the midst of trouble and violence, extreme, may eleksyon dito. At tarong ang eleksyon dito. Doon sa kay Parahinog, no eleksyon na to. People cannot vote to choose free will nila kung sino ang gusto nila. At pati nagalit na ako kay Parahinog, pati yung kay Albuera, Mayor Espinosa, kasi pati yung pulis na ayaw sumunod sa kanila, pinapatay ng mga ulol. Kita mo nung sa Osamis, pagkatapos ng raid, pinatay na yung mayor. They started digging the graves there in a certain barangay. Nakita pa yung pulis, naka-uniforme pa. All the bones. Tapos ako, ang gawain mo sa akin yan, kita mo yung bahay ng kapatid, sinira na ngayon. You saw it on TV, I suppose, yung itong magandang hapon, umaga, o tanghali, o kadawn. Basta dyan lumabas. The wallpaper of the house inside, 500 pesos. Ginawang wallpaper. And you think these guys, maawa ganito ang mga to? The bleeding hearts, human beings. Problema nga natin dito, 110 million na tayo. Paano pa na pakainin? Siguro yung iba pa, alisin na natin para may space para sa... Di biro lang yan, but if the media and the... sabihin nila, bakit yan? Well, you deserve that kind of sarcasm. Kayong mga... Yung mga nag-fake pati yung pieta nila na kunwari it was a set-up actually. Hindi naman totoo yun eh. At totoo nangyari pero hindi yung sabihin mo yung actual na ano. It was almost like a directed yun ang labas na ako hinayaan ko lang. Pati yung Amerika sinabi ko talaga. I was being kaya sinabi ko kay Obama, go to hell. Bakit? Bakit sino ka? Bakit mo ako kasabaan sa before the... Sino ka? Gago. O, tignan mo ko. Sabi ko, ikaw, I've been to the States. One day to your sorrow. O, kita mo ngayon. It is a national health problem. Talagang it is health, it is law and order lahat. Ngayon. So, ako na naman magtanong. So, ngayon, ano na, kasi sabi ng mga, yung yelo-yelo, katagalan nyo na tunaw, yelo yan dito, Bisaya, ayos man yan. And so, yung Amerika, yung mga idol ninyo, kita mo, So, what's happening to America? It is in total disorder. Lahat na halos. Sinasabi ko, kayo kasi, you take time. You take time pa, ma-realize ninyo na ano. Ako, matagal na dito, mayor pa ako, nakita ko na yung devastation. Both in health, pati yung gunggong na. Because shabu is a chemical, a concoction of chemical agents. And it destroys the brain of the young, pati adult. And the immediate effect is it shrinks the brain. Pag kayong tumama na may tama na 6 months to 1 year of incessant use, you have lost the child. Kaya ang tanong ko dito sa kanila is, by what right? By what right, universal right do you have to destroy our children? Killing you is a sin. But producing zombies in my country and citizens no longer in the right minds, and you have destroyed them, parang patay na rin. What right do you have? Wala naman kaming kasalanan sa inyo. Ni wala kaming utang. Bakit sisirain ninyo ang mga anak namin? Kung gano'n na lang kami gumastos, ano nangyari kay pare? Dali mo yan dito. Pare, halika. Kumpare ko yan. Sige, iyak. Dali mo dito. Ano ba problema natin, pare? Okay lang. Kaya yan, that's an illustration of, kita mo? Ganun na lang ang ano natin sa anak natin. Tingnan nyo. Tapos gawin mong gago. Years later, wala na. Raping his own sister, raping everybody. Huwag na tayo magbulahan. Basta ako. Again, I've always been in nonconformist and unconventional. Ganon talaga ako, no. Hindi ako sumusunod. Pagka sinabi mo, gawin mo yan, tangin mo, bahala ka dyan. Pag sinabihin mong, huwag mong gawin yan, bakit sino kabut-buot sa akin kung anong gusto kong gawin? Ganon eh. We bleed. I know that killing is unlawful. But ang order ko naman sa police is go out and hunt for them. Arrest them if still possible. Kasi alam ko, mayor ako, alam ko na. Kaya nung presidente sabi ko, I added, alam na nila, they're being lectured on it. 2 years yan, maging police ka. Arrest them if it's possible. If not, then you have to take him in. Ang duty ng criminal is to surrender. Ang mandate ng police is to place you under the custody of the law. So that, if you are arrested, dapat mag-surrender ka. Do not fight the policeman. Because he is required now to place you under the custody of the law. To bring you to the judge issuing the warrant or to the police station para i-record ka. Ganun ang trabaho. Now, if there is resistance, depende. Kung may patalim, kung may baril, and you feel that your life is in danger, shoot. Ayaw marinig niya ng mga ulol na human rights. Because the law says you have to overcome the resistance to place him under the law. Kailang beses may nihuli ako dito, sinabi ko talaga, either sumama ka sa akin ng buhay, putang ina ka, o papatayin kita, dalhin kita, either sa istasyon o sa punerarya, mamili ka. Ganon. Hanggang dyan lang istorya natin. Huwag mo na akong bigyan ng marami. Either sumama ka, buhay ka. Ayaw mong sumama, patayin kita. Period. Kriminal. Pati kita mo si Mabilog. Mabilog is, I think, a cousin of Trilon. Wala na. The ombudsman, in a very, very late gesture, para kung wari na sinuportahan nila ako, fired, strip him of his mayorship. Sabi ko na nung una, sabi ko, ikaw, baka sabihin mo na malakas ka, anak ng, do not give that shit to me. Basta ako, trabaho ko, period. If I rise, I will thank God. If I fall down, that's my problem. That is not yours. If I go to hell, nandoon naman lahat yung mga ulol, doon kami tapusin namin yung away namin for eternity, without end. If I go to heaven, baka anak kayo lang makita doon. Tsaka, okay, lahat tayo may heaven nandito ngayon. Pati yung kamera. Yung kamera? Heaven yan siya. Wala ka bang pangalawang asawa? Ha? So yan, it took me time really to, because I have to have an impact on you tonight. It's because of, I said, my presence here is because of the children. So I can, somehow, papalakihin mo ito sila. But the first opportunity na do not allow it to happen to your children. Maybe I will not be around to give justice. But sabi ko nga, by what right in this universe will you do that to me? Para sa akin, kung you are unfair to your fellow men, you are dead. Maraming salamat po.